Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable individuals and families with autism or other disabilities the opportunity to maximize their abilities. Over the past 15 years, we have grown from an idea to a full community of professionals serving the Central Florida community. We're excited to share our favorite memories, tips, and experiences with you. And we hope to inspire you to get involved too. Ready to get started? Let's dive in.
Greetings and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Sylvia, CEO of OCA, and I'm so glad you're back for another episode. Today, I'm so excited because I'm joined by Laura Consueler, COO of Taylor Morrison Home Funding, one of our 2024 Monster Dash 5K sponsors, along with Madam A Home Funding and Inspired Title Services. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you, Sylvia.
You know, you're back on the show, and I'm so excited that you're here. You know, we're going to talk today to our viewing audience about the race. Can you share a little bit about Taylor Morrison Home Funding with our listeners?
Yes, I'm happy to. Thank you for having me back again. Taylor Morrison Home Funding is part of the financial services companies owned by Taylor Morrison, one of our country's largest home builders and developers.
Wow, that's awesome. That's a great company to work for. So what brought you and your team back to sponsor the Monster Dash again this year? Because we had so much fun with you guys last year, cheering us on, handing out the awards, and just you had a huge team, and that was great. So what brought you back?
Well, we had a huge team, and first and foremost, it is because we had so much fun last year. Secondly, we're a pretty competitive group, so we've got team members out running already and practicing for the 5K.
Well, it is because we do give really cool prizes and all that. So, but why is it so important for Taylor Morrison Home Funding and their vendors to give back to the community?
Well, we recognize that OCA serves an important need in our community that aligns with our Taylor Morrison living tenet of using our talents and resources to give back to our community.
And, you know, and it truly is important that our families see the community giving back. And so to me, that you help to spearhead that is just showing your company the importance of giving back to the community and how critical it is, because your family also participates in the run. So why don't you share with everyone what's your favorite part of the Monster Dash?
Honestly, it's watching the OCA participants who use their talents to be part of the Monster Dash. From singing our national anthem to DJing, the Monster Dash is a wonderful opportunity for them to showcase their talents.
Yeah, and then also that we have our Special Olympic athletes out there running the 5K. Right. And my favorite is always when people go, "Oh, wow, that athlete is really good." And we're like, "Oh yeah, that's one of our participants." And they're like, "Holy smokes, they can run fast." And we're like, "Yep, this is why we have national champions at OCA." Will you and your family be dressing up this year?
Well, we're still talking about that. We're hoping to dress up. We do like to do the walk, so we don't want to overdo it with the costumes, but we're discussing that.
That's awesome. I know every year Margaret tries to get me to dress up too, and I'm off doing the run. And I don't know if I've shared with you, but my New Year's resolution this year was to complete 12 5Ks, so one every month. And so I'm super excited that my number 10 is going to be at the OCA Monster Dash.
Fabulous.
So I don't think I'm going to be in a costume. Long story short. But you know what? If our listeners are out there and they want to learn more about Taylor Morrison Home, where can they find information?
It's really easy. Just go to the web, taylormorrison.com. We're in 11 different states. madamehomes.com as well. They are in about 4 or 5 different states. And they all build lovely homes right here in Central Florida.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Laura. And thank you again to Taylor Morrison Home Funding, Madam A Home Funding, and Inspired Title Services for sponsoring this year's Monster Dash 5K. Registration is open, so don't forget to register. You can find out more information on Monster Dash at GoOCA /monster-dash or at the link in the description. Just a few more weeks to go, and we look forward to walking, running, or rolling with you on Saturday, October 19th at 7:30 a.m. in Blue Jacket Park. If you want to find out more about OCA, log on to gooca.org. Follow us on Instagram at OCA4U, and follow us on Facebook at OCA, a special place for special needs. To donate, head to gooca.org/donate, and to make a free and immediate impact, leave a review of our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share it with a friend. See you again soon for another episode of OCA, a special podcast for special people.